At the 2018 Special Olympics USA Games, Catherine Gruss won 2 bronze medals in powerlifting. Throughout her life, Catherine has dealt with significant hearing loss. Her mom took her to countless doctors and specialists, searching for a diagnosis.
One doctor was reading her chart and he said, "You've been to several places." I said, "Yes." And he said, "You just have to accept the fact that she is retarded." And he said, "That's what the problem is." Doesn't matter if you win or lose, just do the best you can, okay? I accepted the fact my daughter was challenged. That was never the problem.
The problem was the health care, and Eunice Kennedy Shriver set out to improve it. Eunice grew up as a member of the Kennedy family alongside her sister Rosemary, who had intellectual disabilities.
I think my mom saw the healthcare gap and the mistreatment of people with intellectual disabilities firsthand. She saw it in her sister Rosemary, who would repeatedly get recommendations from doctors that seemed almost abusive.
In 1992, Eunice sought out Dr. Steve Perlman, a dentist who specialized in treating patients with intellectual disabilities, to examine Rosemary. Following Rosemary's treatment, Perlman met with Eunice and they discussed the lack of access to quality medical care for people with intellectual disabilities.
She said, "I want you to stay with me and ensure that people with intellectual disabilities get as good or better health care than neurotypical population."
Do you have a mouth guard at home? Is this the first time you're ever going to get a mouth guard? Let me see you smile.
Officially launched in 1997, Healthy Athletes was created by Dr. Perlman in Special Olympics to help meet the health needs of their athletes.
Well, you look in pretty good shape, but this wisdom tooth, I think you should talk to your dentist. I think you got a problem here.
To date, Healthy Athletes has delivered over 2 million free health screenings in more than 130 countries. Catherine Gruss received one of those screenings. In 2010, she attended a Special Olympics Maryland Healthy Athletes event where a volunteer doctor examined her hearing.
I'm just gonna take a peek in your ears, okay?
He took her aside and did some testing, and he said, "I can't tell you what it is because I, don't have the tools here to really get into it. Please don't let this go."
On that doctor's advice, Rosemary took Catherine to another specialist who discovered what so many had missed: a tumor in her ear. The benign tumor was removed and Catherine's hearing improved.
You can't really put sort of a price tag on those experiences where they're getting this benefit that they either didn't know they needed or couldn't afford the services, or both.
As for me, I would have died if it wasn't for Healthy Athletes and Dr. Steve Perlman. My name is Dustin Plunkett. I had not seen a dentist for 10 years, and in 2004, I went to Healthy Athletes and got my teeth screened by a volunteer dentist. He discovered that I had gum cancer growing in the upper left side of my mouth. I was able to make a full recovery, and my team and I went on to win the silver medal at the USA Games in Seattle.
Dustin Plunkett diagnosed with an oral cancer that would have taken his life had he not been seen. There are hundreds of lives that have been saved, hundreds of thousands of lives that have been improved, millions of lives that have been changed.
We've got to do everything we can to help prepare that athlete to live a longer, healthier, more fruitful life.
Since 1997, Healthy Athletes has trained more than 260,000 healthcare professionals and students. They provide life-changing screenings, as well as services such as prescription glasses and hearing aids.
I've been there when I've seen a 20-year-old athlete see them get a pair of glasses and see their mother for the first time. I've been there with an athlete received a hearing aid and actually heard somebody for the first time. It hits you right in the face. Why our program is so important.